Hello world of YouTube and Teh Monitor, Voiceco and Link 584 and their community. Welcome to my first response of maybe many, depending on the topic, if it piques my interest or if I have anything of value to contribute to VG Tales. It's a Viralrak response to VG Tales. Essentially, if you don't know what that is, it's a show put on by Teh Monitor where they recap, or at least Link 584 recaps, a video game story, or a tale involving video games from his life, from his past. And in this first video, in this first episode, he discussed his involvement with the MapleStory clan. So, I am going to tell you a tale. Sit down, folks, and let me tell you a tale about Clan IRH. Back in 2006, I had joined this site called DS Meet. It's not called that anymore. It's called ABXY, but the community's dead. Very few people are still left on the site, and that's a shame. It was a fun place to go, but it started off as DS Meet, a place that you could go as a fan of the Nintendo DS and chat. It was a forum. That's all it was. I think there might have been more. And there was also a decal maker for Mario Kart. That's what drew me to the site. But essentially, what you did was you signed up and you made posts and you talked and you set up matches and everything. And there in that site is where I met this guy Ilike, who he and I chatted. We talked. We got to know each other and we played some games. And we decided that we wanted to start a gaming clan together. And it's funny, I have not talked to him since. But there's more to the story that starts from the story that's changed my life significantly since that year. Because essentially we started the gaming clan and we played Metroid Prime Hunters and Mario Kart DS. We just started off with Mario Kart too. So we branched off to that. But essentially what we do is we scout people out, bring them to the clan, and then we play other people and all that stuff. And we did that every so often, time to time, but the funny thing about this is, through this process, through the me and Ilike hunting and scouting out people, is where I met Shake. This is how I met Shake, guys. I met Shake because I scouted him for Clan IRH, which, by the way, stood for Ilike, Rack, and Hayes. Hayes was a third guy in the party that me and Ilike talked to a lot that didn't want to join the clan. But we used his name in there anyway. He said we could. All that fun stuff. And back then I was just Rack. That's why it's just IRH, not IVRH. But I'll get to that in a minute too. Because again, this story affects so much about who I am now on the internet that it's insane. But anyway, scouted Shake, got him in the clan. And he and I talked a lot. But I mean, we talked to a lot of people. We set up specific forums on DS Meet for us. They're not around anymore, which is sad. But then we also, later on down the line, months down the line, set up a website for us to discuss clan matches and all that stuff. And there was tons of people. There was like 30-odd people in this clan that, I mean, we didn't run it very well. I'm going to be honest. We ran this clan like shit. We were terrible managers of this group, but it worked for a couple of months down the line until 2007, I think, is when it really started to die because I left. I kind of was in that age where I was still really able to. I got in a lot of trouble from the parental figures, and they kind of took away my internet, but I didn't tell those guys that because I wanted to be all cool and macho and. I'm out and about, I'm traveling, so I just kind of vanished. And I never knew what happened until I started talking to Shake again, because on a whim, on just a random whim, he and I started talking again on a post on, it was I think then called ABXY. We went there, we started talking about Xbox Live, and that's how he and I got connected again. And I think it might have been before that or after that, but around that time, I wanted to bring it all back. And we changed the name of the clan, because I hadn't talked to Ilike since I had left. Shake, I honestly got closer to Shake the more the clan was developed, because there was a point where Ilike and I stopped talking. Just for whatever reason, we just stopped talking. We didn't hate each other, we just stopped talking. But I talked to Shake a lot. He and I chatted a lot throughout that summer. We got to know each other, we got to be friends, and all that stuff. So that's how the friendship and I started, like the Aqua Team thing, that's how it started. But when I came back, I wanted to change the name of the clan to Virus. See where I'm going with this. So when setting up an Xbox account, I had this in mind. And I made it Viralrak. Full circle! Who I am is because of the clan. Sorry. It's weird to talk about this because so much of my internet life and my persona, like my name, my brand, if you will, comes from this summer. My best friend came from that summer. So this story held so much merit to me that it's insane to reflect upon it because it was a great time of my life. I still wish I could talk to the rest of the guys of the clan. I'd love to know what they're up to. We got to be really tight. Not as tight as me and Shake, but we still were pretty tight. Some of us, Dark Angel Yoshi, friggin' who else is on here? Fox Star. He was another one. But there's so many people. Axel, I guess LB Darkness, Dark Angel Yoshi, Ilike. I want to know what Ilike's up to. If he knows I do this. This is so much. This is so crazy to reflect upon this kind of time in my life. But yeah, that's my tale of Clan IRH Virus Phlegethon. Because in the very end, before Shake and I, because it was just at the end of it all, it was just Shake, me, and we got one more person on Xbox, and we changed our name to Phlegethon. We were Clan Phlegethon. We never did any matches under Phlegethon or Virus, but Phlegethon was where we ended our moniker, our name, our namesake as a gaming clan, and that was kaput. Then we quit. We joke about it every now and then. Shake and I, we're gonna Phlegethon this bitch, you know. But that time of my life is over. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my VG tale involving probably one of the most significant summers of my life on the internet. I'm gonna get out of here. Go check out Teh Monitor's channel. It's linked below. They do Let's Plays and discussions and stuff. They're cool guys. Well, guy and girl. They're cool folks. Yeah, they're cool. They've been on my other channel box. They're cool folks. But you guys have good days, lives, and situations, and I will see you another day.